Okay. We're pulling parts from other parts to make parts work. I'm super happy. Look at that. Oh my God. The only stipulation is that we're at the wrong staging area. I mean, everybody says the KRX is slow. The Polaris can go a lot quicker too when it's not broken. This video is brought to you in part by Toy Factory Fab, North Shore Off-Road, Alberta OHV Trail Riders. What is up, everybody? Country Slicker here. We are headed out today on the side-by-sides. Guess where we're going? McLean Creek, near Calgary, Alberta. I know it's been a while since we've been there, but we're gonna hop out there. I went and bought a new trailer this morning, so we are very far behind. It is 11:30. Stitch is sitting on our very own trailer. We're done renting U-Hauls. Hallelujah. So we're gonna be heading out and we are gonna be hitting all of the side-by-side dedicated trails today. I'm rolling with Jeff today. Jeff is in a, I don't know the year of it. I'm gonna guess like a 2012 or 2013 Razor 900. And then of course we've got the KRX 1000. If you guys are new to the channel, be sure to smack that subscribe button. Show a little bit of support, we really appreciate it. We'll do a big shout out as well to a buddy of mine from work, Brandon Lush. He's been complaining there hasn't been any good content, so we're gonna bring you some content today, my boy. Let's get out on the trails. Woo! 900 XP. This thing's got lots and lots of modifications done to it. Doors, it must have a lift kit to fit those tires. It's got 32s on it, so they're actually bigger than my tires. Yeah, it's got bumpers, it's got a light bar, it's got a sound system, it's got a whole bunch of stuff. Like, look at that, look at the clearance on this thing, Jesus. Like, holy, you're asking, oh, look at those axle angles. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Those axle angles are just ridiculous. Obviously, as a Cowie fan, I can't love the Razor, but you know, he'll probably be in front of me all day because those things are twice as fast as the Cowies. We're gonna get out on the trail, guys. It's lit. Oh, there's one cloud right there. There's one cloud in the sky. Other than that, it's a beautiful day. Oh yeah. Okay. I gotta say it, man. I gotta say it.
Yeah.
What broke first? The Polaris.
Yeah.
Oh man. Look at this.
I went a little too hard.
He went too hard. Too hard. Oh man. That's a good one. Nice. Definitely not sitting straight. Looks like, oh, what do we have here? Looks like all of the bolts snapped. all the axle bolts snapped. That's incredible. I've never seen that before. And there's no spacers on this thing. No spacers. Yeah, no spacers, and all those bolts snapped. That's crazy. Whew. Nuts. Well, we're gonna have to do some finagling and try to figure out how to get this thing back to the truck, because I think we're about 18 kilometers from where we started. Crazy.
How was it on? Like, how is it?
Yeah.
It's holding on with one bolt?
One bolt holding that on. Crazy. Yeah, those hub bolts must have just let right go. And nothing else is damaged. Like, literally nothing else.
Yeah, like, there's not a lot of damage on it, but the tire is
Zero.
on it.
Zero damage, just cheap wheel studs. It must be just cheap wheel studs, or like, I don't know what would take so, like, unless you hit something. Did you hit anything completely sideways?
I kind of, when I jumped.
Did you clip a tree or something?
I kind of on a rut, and I heard something, and I'm like, I looked behind, I'm like.
But you didn't hit like a
still
tree
there.
or something?
No, it was a rut.
There was a rock or?
A rut. I hit sideways.
Just a rut.
Yeah.
That's all it took. Wow. That's, yeah, whew. That's pretty incredible. Oh well, that's showbiz, baby. So now we gotta try and get this out of here. Oh man. I've never trail fixed a side-by-side before, but what we're gonna do, because it looks like what happened is he had 2 or 3 bolts come loose and they all wallowed out before the holes snapped. So, which is okay. We're gonna winch this over, get the tire in the air, and I literally I haven't brought any tools. The side-by-siding is too new to me. I figured since I had a new whip, I didn't have to worry about it. But the one thing that I have in my bag, zip ties. So we're gonna zip tie the hell out of this wheel. These are, sorry, 50. These are 50-pound zip ties. So if we use 100 of them, we got 5,000 pounds worth of zip ties on there, and we're good, baby. This rim is just gonna kick right out of there. And I think you have wrenches here?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna tighten the hell out of that wheel nut too. So we're gonna fix this. It can be fixed. Be way easier if you can put that on the bottom and pull. Okay, wheel back on, and like, I mean, more or less that's how it is from factory, I'd say. Looks good.
3 bolts?
3 bolts, yeah. So what we did, we pulled 2 bolts out of his caliper. So we've got Jeff's caliper off, zip tied to his radius rod. He's gonna have to ride like that for now. We have a rock inside there, so he's not gonna compress his pads too much. And then, yeah, so with the caliper gone, this disc can move freely. And then what we did, we had, luckily for us, Jeff had a hammer and a Phillips, which is now wrecked. But we punched out 2 of the broken studs and then put these bolts in, which they're not super tight. It's really tight behind these, what are these, 12-inch rims? 14-inch rims? Anyways, behind these 14-inch rims, it's pretty tight, but we were able to get a wrench back here. So we put 2 bolts in there, plus he's got his 1 bolt that's all bent to hell. So with that in place though, like, that tire is pretty steady. So I think that's gonna work. Oh, side note, so if anyone's looking at this going, oh great, I'll do that fix. Whenever you pull the bolts off of this brake caliper, you're gonna need the nut to go on the back side of this tire. So to get the nuts, we pulled the nuts from both of his sway bars. So both sway bars we disconnected right here. So disconnected his sway bars, took the bolts out, took the nuts out of the back, and we were using those in here. So luckily for us, everything on the razors is a 15mm, and he just happened to have a 15mm socket and a 15mm wrench. So tightened her down, we're gonna take the winches off, and we're good to go. We're gonna ride back to the road very gently. I think it's about, I know it was 15K to get here. It'll probably only be, I don't know, not that long to get back to the road. And then we'll use my side-by-side to get back at the trucks, come back. So job well done. Excellent trail fix, I'd say. Not super happy. least he's driving it out. The only other option that we had, if we hadn't pulled those 2 bolts out of his caliper, we were actually going to zip tie everything, and that would have been fine, but it wouldn't have been great, and we would have been relying on little zip ties to get him out. At least with this, we have 2 solid bolts in there, so we can always keep that as a last resort. Just see as we're going down this trail, his wheel still keeps kicking out on that bad bolt, but it just must be bent all to hell. So it's good. I mean, it's good he's going nice and slow. We're doing about 10 clicks an hour, which sucks, but guess what? The worst part is not moving at all. So we're looking good. Okay, complication. We're going down the road. Jeff's wheel started looking really bad. We lost it. We lost the other stud. So, yeah, we lost that one. So all of his stock studs are broken. I mean, that one was kind of bent, to be fair. So we have 2 brake caliper studs in there now, makeshift studs. It's time to go to zip ties. We're gonna zip tie this on here. It's gonna be perfect. I can't wait. Stay tuned for the after. Watch for it. Wait. There we go. That's a good trail fix. 850 pounds worth of zip ties. She's mint. Look at that.
Snug.
Snug.
Like a bug in a rug.
Bug in a rug. We should make it like that from factory. I don't understand why Polaris doesn't take some advice from the old country slicker and get her done properly. But I think we're good. I think, in theory, that's gonna get him out. It's gonna get you out, eh?
Hope so.
We'll see. We'll see. Been 22 kilometers an hour. Not bad. Holy buddy, we made it! Woo! Not a single zip tie broke. Look at that. Excellent. Canadian Tire zip ties for the win. Oh yeah, making it happen. Perfect, we made it out. The only stipulation is that we're at the wrong staging area, so we got to rip back now. He's gonna have to ride shoddy, and we'll roll back. We'll grab the trucks. We will load up my bike onto the onto my truck. He'll have to bring his truck to here and load up, but he's moving under his own power. He's good, and hey, we got him out of there. He didn't have to spend the night in the bush, which is excellent. Guys, we can't catch a break. We were driving down the trail and the rim exploded. Look at this. Like, that's destroyed. Like, look at that. Oh my God. Like, the whole rim is hollowed out. Unbelievable. Like, wow. Unbelievable. Oh boy. Okay, so sorry that the camera died last night, but we got the side-by-side back onto the trailer, and yeah, we actually had to drive the truck into where we were on the road where it broke and load up. But the KRX, we got it back. We're gonna contact Kawasaki, see if there's something that can go on with warranty. If not, I guess we got to get a new rim. But we had some pretty significant damage there. Luckily, I was literally able to drive the truck up to the bike, so it moved all of, you know, the length of my trailer, 12 feet to get on there. So you can see here, like, that's pretty incredible damage. Like, it separated all off the rim here, all the way down. You can see where it broke apart. That's the tire right in there. Pretty crazy failure. Front face still looks good though. Wheel nuts are all still on, so it's still holding the face of this on there. The rim looks, or the ring still looks good, but crazy, unbelievable. It's a pretty incredible failure, not gonna lie. So Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and we're gonna get fixed up and we'll see you on the next trail.